All right, all right. Are you ready to retire using the thrift saving plan? Do you want to be a millionaire like some of the other TSP millionaires? Well, I'm glad you are tuned in. Look at some of these returns. Look at these. Let's go to 2012 at the bottom here. One of these funds returned 12.6%, another returned 14%, and then 16% in 2012. But let's take a look at 2015, 1%, 0.73%, 1.46%. Then we jump to 2017, 14.5, 16.7, 21%. What does all this mean? What this means is that when it comes to building generational wealth, it is a long term strategy, folks. You have to invest on a yearly basis. You have to look at your performance over a 10-year period of time. As you can see, every year the market is up and down. One year is up 18%, then it's up 12%, then it's down 10%. But it's all about the long term. In order to build generational wealth, to become a millionaire, you have to invest over the long term. I'm going to show you some of the most popular funds that people use to build a millionaire account using the thrift savings plan. Here they are revealed here. So we're going to have the C fund, okay? The C fund is better known as the S&P 500. That is 500 of the best performing stocks that America has to offer. Tesla's in there, Bank of America. We got Walmart, Amazon. We have all these pharmaceuticals in there. You name it is in there. And if you look at the 10-year average, 12.4%. Then some of you all are invested in life cycle funds. And this life cycle fund, for those who are using the L2040 account, which I'll go into more detail a little later, you're going to get an average about 76.1% rate of return. Now, 7.6 versus 12%. Let's just round up. Say it's a 5% difference. Does it matter? How does that affect your retirement account? And some of you all are very conservative with your investments. So you're invested in the G fund, okay? The G fund is invested in short-term securities. It's just trying to preserve your income. Look at the yearly returns, right, for the G fund. Positive, 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 positive. If you look at the column, positive, right? But if you notice for the G fund, let's go. You're getting a 1% return, 4%, 2%, 1%. So it's safe. It's safe, right? It's for those people who want to preserve their income. But how does it help you actually build a millionaire account? I'm going to show you the difference, okay? Let's keep in mind the G fund over 10-year period of time has a 2.38% return. Now, let me explain the L fund for you. Let's dive into the L fund for you so you can take a look exactly what's happening with the L fund. The L fund basically is composed of stocks from the G fund, F fund, C, S, and I. I is international stocks, S is small cap, C is for common stocks, F is for the bonds, and then G is for short-term securities, okay? So what's happening is that over a period of time, the allocations between bonds and stocks starts to shift. So we'll click in one of these funds so you can see. Let's take the let's go with L2030, okay? The life cycle 2030 is basically for people who were born between 1965 and 1969, and they looking or someone looking to withdraw money from 2028 to 2032. Now let's look at how it's built. On average, 10-year average is 6.88%. The composition, you see the orange is the G fund. At first, the G fund is not much, right? Allocation percentage is 16%. But at retirement, the fund is going to have about 65% of your money in the G fund. Now let's look at the green. The green is the money maker, the C fund, starting out at 38% allocation. But then when you retire, it's going to jump down, or you're trying to take out money, it's going to jump down to 15%. Now, keep in mind, look at the rate of return. It's 6.88%, folks. Now, I'm going to show you a calculator. It's going to show you the difference between these different fund performances so you can compare, okay? Let's take a look at the L2030, 2040. We're going to take a look at the G fund and the C fund. And let's just do small cap, okay? This, all right. So as you can see, got the funds pulled up, and I know you kind of taking a look to see which one you like. I'll pause so you can study it. Okay, so we have the L fund 2030, right? You're looking to retire around 2030. Right now, that fund is giving you about 6.88% return, right? The 2040 fund, you're looking to retire, in 2040, that fund is giving about a 7.61%. The G fund is 2.4, or actually about 2.4, and then the C fund is 12.4. Okay. And then international, we couldn't pull it up because you can only have so many options. So we went with the S fund, which is small cap, that has an average of 8.6. So I'm going to pull up on the screen here what would happen if you started to invest, right? If you started to invest about $300 per month, pull up the finance calculator for you. All right. So now you have, let me hit the clear button, put the money. Okay. In this scenario, what we're going to do is say you start out, you have no money in your account. Okay. Say your age, just say you're age 30, right? And you want to retire at age 65. So you want to invest for 35 years. Okay. You're age 30, you want to retire at age 65. So you're going to invest for 35 years. You're going to put in $300 per month, but the annual rate of return. Okay. Let's start off with the S&P 500. Okay. Investing, and that has an average of 12.4%. Let's see, how much money will that be? 12.4. What do you think? $500,000, 800,000 in 35 years? Let's see. Maybe 1.8 million. It might almost be close to 2 million. Let's see. Whoop, there it is, $1.8 million. Now, that's a lot of money, right? 1.8 million is a lot of money. But let's just say instead of you getting a 12.4%, you decided to go with the G fund because you said, you know what? I don't want to lose money. I want to have a nice, safe investment, getting about a 2.4% return on my money because I don't want to lose money. Okay, let's see what happens 35 years from now. All right, with you getting that nice, safe investment. How much y'all do you think is going to be? $196,000, all because you chose to be safe. You was afraid to lose any money during any financial year. But is it the best move, right? Is that really the best thing to do? To be so conservative that after 35 years, you only have $196,000. Tell me, would you invest in the G fund? Would you? Some people might. What's your reason? What's a good reason to invest in the G fund? There's a few good reasons why somebody might decide to invest in the G fund. So as you can see, it makes a big difference the rate of return that you get. We start out at 12.4. Let's just say 10.4. Let's see how much of a difference does 2% make? You're getting a 10.4% return versus the 12.4 from the S&P 500. How much of a difference does 2% make? Look at there. $700,000 difference. That's what the difference is. All because right? You might not have chosen the right financial instrument that's going to get you to your financial destination sooner rather than later, folks. Personal finance, right? It's all about the financial knowledge. It's all about doing the right thing, making the smart investment play. I have a free gift for you for those who stay to the end. Go to madillard.com. You can download the free financial vision board. It has so many tools. It has the 5 principles to help you build generational wealth. It has a budget tracker for you. It has even a sheet for you to help you identify your net worth, along with some other great financial tips to help you to succeed. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and then hit the subscribe button and then share with a friend. Show them how they can retire with $1.8 million. That's how we help each other. Sharing is caring.